On my kicker tonight, Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga offered a rather passionate reaction to the cabinet changes announced by President William Ruto last night. Kahiga left little doubt on how he deeply felt about the cabinet reshuffle.
Around the deputy president, who has security of tenure, he was elected by the people, and his is a joint ticket with the president. So we work around it, supporting the two of them, working together. But when we come down, let us remember we come from certain regions. Let us rally around the deputy president so that he can become the bridge between ourselves and the president, so that we are able to move. As a community, we continue to pledge our loyalty to the president. He can count on our numbers as we silently observe where we are going.
Did the region win or lose?
The region has gained, because no position has left us. The only thing we can say is that Western seems to have gained, because they didn't have foreign affairs, but they have it. But we can also say we also didn't have public service, now we have it.
Now, there it is. Governor Kahiga sees the cabinet changes entirely through the regional lens, and more aptly, what we can only call Governor Kahiga's narrow and long Mount Kenya telescope. Here he is.
Moses Kuria, I'll address Alice Wahome, I'll address Zachary, I will also address Rebecca Miano, and I will also address Professor Ndungu. Any position you hold is not yours. Those are positions belonging to the community, including of Kithure Kindiki and Rinturi. All of you are holding positions in trust for this community that voted for Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Now,
for a country as diverse as Kenya, Governor Kahiga's telescope should be found disturbing. Listing specific cabinet secretaries and declaring that they hold national cabinet positions on behalf of a region, community, or tribe should in the first place be found very demeaning of those very cabinet secretaries. Secondly, Governor Kahiga's constitutes a grossly misleading and altogether outdated interpretation of the role and scope of the national government. A cabinet secretary in charge of the national treasury, for example, has no magic of creating a region-specific economy, and Kenyans know that very well. That a mwananchi in Kahiga's Nyeri County is currently facing exactly the same tough conditions as a fellow Kenyan is facing in Kisii, Busia, Narok, and even Kwale. Regional sons and daughters cannot deliver in their regions commodity prices that are different from those in other parts of their country. An energy cabinet secretary, for example, has no way of offering cheaper prices of fuel, gas, or electricity in their regions of birth. In fact, not even Governor Kahiga's version of cabinet, that is the county executive, can deliver to regions what his supposed regional gatekeepers in the national cabinet cannot deliver for the entire geographic entity called Kenya. But not to entirely fault the honorable governor of the county of Nyeri, regional telescopes are commonplace in Kenyan politics and governance, despite the fact that the primitive concept of organizing government around homeboys is a repeatedly proven failure and an exercise in ultimate futility. But regional telescopes are not just misleading. They are myopic, divisive, and even do undermine national cohesion and unity. So to Governor Kahiga, turn that telescope around and see how big a space a national cabinet must manage, regardless their regions of birth. Turn that telescope around again, Bwana Governor. That is my kicker.